Yeah, I was surprised. I was surprised at the amount of, literally with that thing that's now become a meme. That's like, what? I'm like, what? You're going there. You're going all the way there. So
Finding Freedom, Harry and Meghan, the making of a modern royal family, is getting an update by Harry's wife and Omid Scobie. I actually believe that it's written by Meghan's wife. It sounds like her. So this looks good. 11,828 ratings. Hardcover 11.15. Paperback is $13.49. Don't buy the paperback. Kindle is $12.99. Now it has been spotted on the $1.99 shelf already. Okay, so let's look deeper. Let's look at the ratings. Okay, it's number 14 in royalty biographies. Not bad. Not bad. Number 29 in social activist biographies. Number 112 in rich and famous biographies. Let's take a look at the reviews. I clicked on the reviews. Top reviews. Now, here's an overview of the reviews. 64% 5-star and 9% 1-star. I would actually say that that's deceiving. Let's look at the top reviews from the United States. 1-star, Ash, skip it. 1-star, cruel. These are the top reviews. 1-star, nothing new. 1-star, just a puff piece. 1-star, well, isn't this just a wonderful, fluffy book about wonderful people? And that's how it's written. And those are the top reviews. Okay, we're still here. 1-star, bad teenage fanfic. 1-star, name dropping galore. 1-star, don't waste your money. Oh my gosh. Those are all the top reviews are 1-star. Okay, so there's a lot of people who are not loving this book. Top reviews from other countries. 1-star, badly written, self-pitying drivel. 1-star, is the author showing his feelings for the all? Okay, that should be a question. 1-star, large pinch of salt needed. Whew, all 1 stars. 1-star, poorly written, lacking depth and detail. 1-star, Hallmark movie. Wow. So literally all of the top reviews from the United States, because I'm on the US site, and from worldwide are all 1-star. Okay, it's number 14 in royalty biographies. Let's look at what are people interested in royalty biographies. Number 1, Elizabeth and Margaret, The Intimate World of the Windsor Sisters by Andrew Morton. That guy, he hit number 1 again. That guy, Andrew Morton. Diana, An American Princess, The Many Lives of Eileen II. I don't even know who that is, and she's number 3. Number 4, Caesar, Life of a Colossus. Number 5, The Life of Elizabeth I. Okay, so we're getting quite a bit. This is our Queen Elizabeth. This is Elizabeth I. The Last Queen, Elizabeth, its 70-year battle to save the House of Windsor. Okay, so Elizabeth again. Lady in Waiting, My Extraordinary Life in the Shadow of the Crown. I'm not sure who that is. Diana, 2 for Diana, a couple of 2 for our current Elizabeth the Queen, and 1 for Elizabeth the Queen Mother. The Plantagenets, The Warrior Kings and Queens. I don't know who that is. Oh, and here's Finding Freedom. Oh, this is the audiobook. The audiobook is number 10. So the audiobook is doing better than the book itself. Here's the book. HRH, So Many Thoughts on Royal Style. Okay, Royal Style book. Lady in Waiting again. Alison Weir, Queens of the Conquest. Lady in Waiting. This Lady in Waiting is killing it. She's just filling up the place. And The Rival Queen. So Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and Diana are very popular. One more headline. Harry and Harry's wife's ratings drop again to the lowest ever levels after Prince Philip's funeral. But Charles and Edward enjoy a popularity boost as the Queen remains Britain's favorite royal. So Harry and Meghan's ratings are tanking. Interesting.
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck I'm about to use here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please definitely like. It helps the algorithm. Please subscribe. Many have been unsubscribed. Please share and comment. Alrighty then. So the questions I want to cover today is, okay, so finding freedom and adding new chapters. Are there any serious bombs? I mean, how vicious is Harry's wife going to get? Because she's just playing the same tune over and over. Is Oprah now looking to distance herself from Harry's wife, or is this just kind of an illusion? You know, this is just a play. She's just putting it back on Harry's wife. You know, Oprah didn't say these things. She's just letting all of it rest on Harry's wife. Did Spotify drop Harry and Meghan? Because they've never produced anything else. Are Harry and Harry's wife, are they becoming lepers in Hollywood? Because you don't criticize these high-level people in Hollywood. You just don't. Name any top-level actor or actress who casts aspersions on anybody in Hollywood. All they do is rave about each other. Okay, we just had the Oscars. Did anyone at the Oscars cast aspersions on any actor in Hollywood? No. They cast aspersions on you. You're bad people. You're the deplorables. You're not good enough because you're not woke enough. And they had the lowest ratings in history for the Oscars. Just want to throw that out there. But they don't criticize each other. They criticize you, bumpkin. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. You're not woke enough. And you're a bigot and you're a sexist and you need to change. While goodness knows what they're doing behind the scenes in Hollywood. I mean, I have some idea. I know some of these people personally, and they're a mess over there. They're a mess. It's a plastic world. So, finding freedom as adding new chapters. How low will Harry's wife go? Are there real bombs in there? Because I believe that Harry's wife is the author of Finding Freedom. That sounds like her. That's her writing. That's how she writes. And it's a 5-star, Finding Freedom is a 5-star review of a person. And that person is Harry's wife. So how low, how vicious will Finding Freedom go? Will Harry's wife go with these new chapters? How low? How vicious? All right, Finding Freedom, the new chapters, exposing everything. The sun exposes everything. Over the long term, the close relationship over the long term, and doing the same thing over and over, the hamster wheel, 2 spades, and breaking the path forward. So separating from the royal family, 7, 8, 10, 20, 5 spades. It's more problems for the royal family, definitely going to expose some more stuff. I don't see a disaster here. I don't see a disaster here. And the Queen is more popular than ever. Okay, and who raised in popularity? It just said, I think Charles raised in popularity. He experienced a bump. So all of this, you know, negative talk by Harry and Harry's wife has, again, lowered their popularity because people don't view them as royal. If you're going to move on with your life, move on with your life and stop throwing rocks at the royals. And we just had William and Kate. They just had their 10-year anniversary. What a lovely couple. They're a great couple. And I have to admit, I have a bit of a crush on Kate. She's just beautiful. She's a beautiful woman inside and out. That's what she looks like to me. Okay, let's read the spread. Mother Earth, coffin, dead bodies in the box, karmic relationship. So 18, 22 to all the people, 6 diamonds. So exposing the relationship and the environment, pulling out more secrets, more dead bodies. Okay, I know where the bodies are buried. I was a federal auditor, and I had people literally say that to me. I know where the bodies are buried. That's their exact words. I know where the bodies are buried. So that's exactly what she's digging up, more bodies, digging up more dirt, exposing to the whole world very publicly. And this is the plan moving forward. Harry and Harry's wife, their career is just throwing rocks at the royals at this point, and that is not a career plan. That's their plan. That's what they're building everything on. We're ex-royals, and we've got sand in our underpants, and we're very uncomfortable, and we want everybody to know how uncomfortable we are. And we don't have, Archie is not a prince, and that's not fair. It's because of his skin color. No, it's not. And we want full lifelong security, coverage. Okay, so I do see exposure of more secrets. That's the whole point. And they're going to further separate themselves. They're trying to further separate themselves going forward from the royal family. That's good for Meghan. That's bad for Harry. So good for Harry's wife, bad for Harry. Everything Harry's wife is doing is destroying Harry. And Harry needs to wake the heck up. Oprah, okay, we saw the clip. Is Oprah trying to distance herself, or is this just a strategy? I mean, there is talk of a second Oprah interview. Okay, so Oprah, these are clever people. Oprah is a billionaire, and it's not for no reason. She's a clever lady. Okay, so is this just a strategy? Yeah, I'm just going to put it back on Harry's wife. I'm not going to catch the blame for this. I'm going to keep my hands clean. I'm Oprah. Or is she legit, trying to distance herself? Let's see. Let's put Oprah here and Meghan here. Meghan's sitting right here. So Oprah and Meghan. Is Oprah really distancing herself? Or is this just a play to keep her hands clean? Oprah. Interesting. Harry's wife. All right, is Oprah distancing herself from Harry's wife? Well, let's see. Strength, deep rooting, strong relationship, decision, and important actions. 14, 25, 7 hearts. She's just running a game. This is advanced Hollywood game on you. Okay, she has a deep and strong relationship with her, but she wants to separate her from herself. Oprah is wisely separating herself from the conflict. It's a decision. It's crossroads, separating herself. She's going this. She's pushing herself on this direction, and she's pushing Harry's wife on the other direction. Scourge, home, close, emotional relationship. She has a good relationship with Oprah, committed and good, bound and committed in the midst of this conflict. 6, 9, 3 hearts. Very sweet relationship, good relationship. So Oprah is just, it's a strategy. She's not actually separating herself from Harry's wife and Harry. She is separating herself from the crossroads. She's taking this fork so that they can take that fork, and all of the attack can go over on Harry and Harry's wife. Solid relationship, deeply rooted, 10, 3 diamonds. They're working together. Definitely working together. It's just a play to get the heat off of Oprah, but she's all in with Harry's wife and Harry. So Harry and Harry's wife have only done one Spotify, just one. And they gave them, I don't know how much, several, many millions of dollars. Okay, and it was a big news story. Well, they're not going to pay Harry and Harry's wife to do nothing. Okay, they're not. They haven't made any more podcasts. They made one, and it ranked. It premiered below whale sounds. Okay, whale sounds for sleeping. So that there's some excitement. I mean, they're big names, but that excitement was not enough to put them to number one. And that, unless they put out really amazing content like Joe Rogan, and people are like, I love your content, it's going to be a Brie Larson. Brie Larson came out, her first YouTube, she got 250,000 views. People were like, yay, Brie, we love Brie. The second YouTube, because her content was not good, she got 100,000 views. Okay, and the third video that she put out, and she was trying to stay on a schedule, putting them out every couple days. The third video, she got like 25,000 views. Wow. Wow. Her viewership in just a week went down tenfold, okay, because they didn't love the content. Okay, so that's the situation that Harry and Harry's wife are facing. So did Spotify drop them? Did they drop them? Because where's the new podcast, dude? And for that matter, we need to see some Netflix too to justify that paycheck. Where did Spotify drop them? Oh, look at that. There's 10 spades. 10 is completion. 1 is a beginning. 5 is in the middle. Here's a 5 in the middle. So opportunity, doing it. 4 clubs is a great, I just returned from the gym. 4 clubs is a great working out card. You're working out, you're doing it, you're taking the activity, you're doing it. Finger of God. From outside, opportunities, and it ended very badly. It ended. It's over. It's over. Stop crying. Okay, it's over. So Spotify did drop them. I'm going to say Spotify dropped them because they're not producing any content. You can't have the contract if you're not producing any contract. Cutting, not, for all the people, and water into wine, not turning this opportunity into delicious wine. 14, 15, again, 4 clubs. They're not creating content. Yes, I would say this really looks to me like Spotify suspended their deal, on the basis that you're not creating any content, or they completely dropped them. So this is not looking good for Harry and Harry's wife. If you're going to take a deal, okay, and just one of those deals, just the Spotify deal, that's a full-time job, dude. That's a full-time job, even with staff working on it, etc. And you need to get into it and do it and stop lounging around and talking about your feelings all the time. Okay, are Harry and Meghan are they popular in Hollywood, or are they becoming the lepers of Hollywood? Because I feel like they're violating the golden rule. Let's take, for example, Harvey Weinstein. More people thanked him in those silly award shows than God. He was thanked more frequently than God. Okay, and we know what Harvey Weinstein was up to. He was up to no good. He was really up to no good. What does that tell you? It tells you no matter how bad that person, you don't criticize the power brokers. Harvey Weinstein was a power broker, and he ran the Harvey Weinstein companies. Okay, it had his name on it. And so you don't criticize powerful people, and that's all they do. I notice we don't hear from Amal and George Clooney anymore. Why? Because they just keep throwing stones at the royals, and Amal and George don't like this. You don't do this. So are they becoming lepers, or are they becoming, are they popular, or are they lepers in Hollywood? Because they're becoming lepers in the UK. Lepers or popular in Hollywood. interesting cards underneath. Angel, they're viewed as angels. Let's look at the surface here. Very emotional, 10 hearts. Megan always gets the devil. She always gets 10 hearts. She comes on very emotional. Love you, love you, love you. And that's what she's doing to Harry. When Harry was in the UK, I saw her love bombing him. 10 hearts is a love bombing card. It's also just very emotional. It's all about their emotions and money. 20, 5 spades. It's about their emotions, about everything. Cornucopia doesn't have to be money. It's everything and everything material. So people in Hollywood are perceiving Harry and Harry's wife as very upset about their circumstances, all of that. And that's a problem, and they can't get over it, and they're kind of processing. So the Hollywood crowd is taking it well. Okay, there's a lot of complaining in Hollywood. The Oscars just came out. I mentioned, and all they do is complain about how bad things are, but they have no solutions. One solution is defund the police. That's a really terrible idea, and it's like children saying things like that. 9 spades and 8 clubs. Stuck in the world. Angel, okay, they're innocents and they've been poorly treated by the world. And 5 spades and fox, this is how they're getting through. So over and over. So Hollywood, the UK, their popularity is plummeting in the UK, but their popularity in Hollywood is not plummeting. Again, very good for Harry's wife, very bad for Harry. Harry's wife is going to divorce Harry. Harry is going to have to go back to the royal family, and it's a slash and burn strategy in the UK. And Harry's reputation, Harry's popularity, Harry's standing in the royal family is ruined, and Harry's wife is not ever returning to the royal family. So this is very bad for Harry, very good for Harry's wife. That's interesting. Why can't both benefit? That's a bad relationship. That's not good. Okay, let's review. There's some interesting things. So how bad these new chapters, Finding Freedom, definitely exposing some things, digging up some dead bodies, to the whole world, and this is their strategy. But nothing terrible. I don't see anything here that the royal family can't overcome. The worst is already out. The skin color allegations about Archie, the worst is out. And Princess Anne Princess Anne took the hit for that, and it just passed over. Is Oprah legitimately trying to distance herself, as we saw in the clip? No, it's just a strategy. She's just putting it back on Harry and Harry's wife. Their relationship is actually very solid. Oprah is smelling a moneymaker here, and as long as Harry's wife and Harry are going to take all the hits, she's good with it, because controversy sells. Did Spotify drop Harry and Harry's wife? I think yes. They're just not producing any content. 10 spades, yes. This looks like a really bad ending. You got to get to work and produce some content, or what are they paying you for? They can't pay you. Are they lepers in Hollywood, or is their popularity, is it okay? Their popularity is okay in Hollywood. It's okay. They're very emotional, and they're the innocent victims. And that is Harry's wife, her whole thing. She's always the victim. She's the innocent victim. And that's a red flag in relationships. So if you know anybody who's always playing the victim, and you're always wrong, and you're always apologizing, even when that other person is wrong, you need to run for the hills. That's not good. So that's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, and I'll catch you in the next